Hi guys, welcome to the next episode. This is like episode 18 or something, and
What the
welcome
flip?
guys.
No, the flip What the flip? What? What are you?
Anyway, my name is
No,
Bear,
no, we're not gonna just
and
gonna.
then,
What was that?
and then
Uh,
this is Ken, and
yeah.
today's episode we're gonna be talking about the most controversial game right now, God of War Laufey, and then we're gonna talk about honestly the most controversial pricing in the Steam Cube. And then also we're gonna
Whoa,
talk
whoa.
about
You're
the
not. That's
most
not even the right
backstabbed game.
episode. You're not even on the right episode.
Yes, I am. And then
We're not talking about the Steam machine yet.
Yes, we are.
Not today.
Then what are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about our three topics. Well, okay. This is episode 17, folks. Today we're talking about the God of War, a more in-depth talk about the new God of War game. We're talking about our personal thoughts about Fortnite runners. I believe is season 3 of it. And mostly me, I'm going to talk about not the end of Destiny, but their end of final last update, because the servers aren't down but they just stopped updating it, so I'll give my personal thoughts on that. But I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, no.
No, this guy's so serious. Before we record, he's like, "All right, lock in chat. Hey guys, today we're gonna talk episode 19." And I'm like, "What the flip?"
No. All right. More seriously. We're gonna be talking about the controversies of God of War Laufey, and also more in depth of what we think about it. Obviously, Fortnite runners. I've been enjoying it, but we're gonna talk about why it's actually been so enjoyable compared to past seasons. And then we're gonna talk about and give a good farewell to Destiny 2, which doesn't really hold a place in my heart, but does to a few of you guys. So you guys deserve it. So you want to get started on our first topic? But first, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. I actually finished one of the thumbnails for our new episode, which will be episode 21. Because since we did rebrand and I made the new logo, which means we need a new thumbnail. We're no longer gonna do the bar theme. My inspiration is the state of play thumbnail that they always do. Obviously, it's not a copy and paste, but you can see some sort of resemblance to it. But I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more, and that's good. I set up Kick. I'm probably gonna stream Undertale today for the first time. I love watching people play Undertale and Deltarune, but I've never physically played it. But now I have both the games, thanks to Bear, and now I'm gonna stream Undertale and Deltarune. Well, I bought Deltarune, but he had Undertale, so. But I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully y'all will join in the stream.
Yes, please do. It's a really big help if you do.
I did set up a new chat, because since I did set up Kick, we're all three of the not live service, streaming platforms chats, which will be YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, are all in one chat. That's what most of the bigger YouTubers do. They just combine all the chats into one, and everyone's color-coded depending on which streaming platform they're on. And that's what I did. So, it doesn't matter if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. If you guys write in the chat while I'm streaming, high chance I'll definitely see it. With YouTube, there's like a 5-second more delay when you type in, rather than Twitch and Kick being instant. But other than that, it's completely fine. But I've just been up with that, just tweaking up the podcast, learning trigonometry, which is just painful. I can't. It's just a bunch of numbers. I feel like the guy from Black Ops with Mason. What do the numbers mean? And I honestly don't know. Like, I'm on Mason's sides. I honestly don't know. But that's all I've been doing. What about you, Mr. Bear?
I played Deltarune, the new chapter. I'm now all caught up. I enjoyed the chapter. It was easy until the boss, because I was really misunderstanding how to use the dash mechanic that they gave you. Which the second I figured out, I literally pretty much got it instantly. So, fun chapter. I like the Japanese style. What have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of anime. Classroom of the Elite.
Sigma.
Kurkuro's Basket. I'm being like tortured into watching AOT, so I'll tell you how that goes.
Tortured is insane.
It's a hard watch. It really is to me. But yeah, I've just been trying to keep up. I can't wait for new releases and stuff like that. I know next month when Halo Combat Evolved comes out, I'm gonna play the entire Halo series on my channel. I can't wait for that. And then that's pretty much it right now. Just been kind of chilling, just kind of vibing.
Sounds like a plan.
Anyways, let's get started with
Oh,
our episode. Ooh.
before we continue, I just want to apologize for talking about Boncho the chef. I didn't complete my research with the game, and come to find out, it was a prequel to Dave the Diver. And I said it would look like an off-rip version of Dave the Diver without knowing it was a prequel. So for those who heard that, and I was like, "Wow, this guy's a complete retard," I do apologize for that. But I do
Yeah.
now know it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Okay. But Bear, would you like to start us off with our first topic for today?
Yes, so today we're going to talk about God of War Laufey, which was announced recently at the PlayStation announcements for their new games that they did in June. A lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people liked it. So there's definitely two sides to this, and I honestly hear out both sides, and I really do. Um, we could start about what was in the trailer. In the trailer, we see that Faye has passed away. It shows,
What? No.
well, if you
What?
played the first game, you would
What?
know that.
No.
No!
No, I know.
CPR! CPR!
Okay.
Clear!
Just CPR in her ashes, bro, in the fire, bro. I got a
Yeah.
pulse.
Anyway, and it shows the burial, and then she comes into the afterlife and just immediately gets thrown into this fight. With these two gods. Now, I don't know what their names are, but they're from different mythologies.
Oh, we're getting to new mythology now.
Yeah, so it's not just Norse anymore. It's
It,
just different mythologies, which has sparked a lot of like kind of like promise for maybe gonna get to fight Zeus. Maybe there's gonna like I'm like I don't know about that, but it's keeping it really open, which I like, because a lot of people thought this next game was going to be God of War in Egypt, but I guess we're gonna have to wait on
yeah,
that.
I saw a lot of like AI videos of people making their own like God of War Egypt because that's what they thought the next God of War was gonna be about Egypt.
Yeah, which I think will be cool because I think they're more interesting than Norse sometimes. I don't know, but like I'm saying, um, and then it shows her like struggling, and then she meets this cube, which is voiced by Huey's voice actor. I'm trying to remember Jack Quaid. I believe he's playing Superman in an animated show
You're a
also.
bloody cube, mate.
I think he's a really good actor. I think
He
the
is.
cube is a really bad design for a
It's
companion.
funny. It's really funny. Just
It's funny until
you
like
got this crazy sword, you're slashing enemies, doing combos, and then you just see a cube in the background just flopping around.
I mean, I feel like God of War's been really bad at making companions, and a lot of people liked Atreus. I liked him. I just like even him for a companion. I didn't think was that good, and you can hate me over that. But I also think part of his development was him being like his character being annoying at certain times, him being just a kid, like an actual kid, like he actually is not a fighter. Like that was just part of it, and that's where I didn't actually hate his character because I just understood that's what his character was. He's just an okay companion, and he was growing with his dad. That was part of the story. I don't get what the cube is gonna be for helping with the story. I mean, I hope. Like, I like his voice actor, so I think it's gonna be funny anyway. But yeah. I don't know too much about the lore, about the area they're in, or the gods. So if you want to do that, I'm sure you could find a really good YouTube video. I'll be watching more YouTube videos on it because I'll probably play the God of War series and then stream Laufey when it comes out. Because I will be playing this game. I'm a really, really big God of War fan. I remember
Yeah,
playing it on
you
the
should have your
PS3.
supercomputer by then, so that should
I
make things a
will.
whole
I
lot
will.
easier.
I also have an. I can play the games on PS5. Also, I have that. so that doesn't bother me. I There's a lot of controversy. I'll go through the good first and then the bad after. The good is we're getting a new God of War game,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
always good to
obviously good.
see.
They're obviously a talented crew, and honestly, they don't make bad games. Besides Ghost of Sparta or whatever that one little side scroller was, I heard it
The
wasn't that
Origin one,
actually bad, but
talking about
I'm
the
not
pixel game
interested in
one.
it. Yeah, where it's like the side scroller.
Yeah, everyone did not like that one at all. Well, I should
So,
say most people didn't.
I mean, if you like those kind of games, then play it. I just
It
don't
was
want
like
to
a
pay that
Hollow
money for
Knight
that.
game, but probably it just
Not as
reminded me
hard.
of that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I didn't have interest in it. But I didn't slander it. Like I didn't slander it because like I don't know. I mean, that's obviously what people weren't expecting. I also forgot that they're remaking the first three games, so I might wait until that comes out. Hopefully that comes out sooner rather than later, so I can like play up the series. But I don't think they've announced that yet.
No, they haven't.
Um,
But it is out in the air, obviously.
the voice actors for the game are obviously good. The girl who voices Faye, I believe that's her name. Faye is the name of, just to make sure. Yes, her name is Faye. Okay, yeah, I was correct. Or it's short for Laufey. Laufey. I'm saying it wrong. I'm really bad at names. I'm sorry,
Luffy?
but it's
Luffy?
Luffy.
Wait.
Hello, I want to be king of the
Can I
pirates.
ride it? Can I ride
Can I ride it?
it?
Can I ride it?
Yeah, no. But she's a cool character. I mean, like it's not like I thought the next game, if they made a spin-off, was gonna be Atreus, because I just thought that's what they were
Yeah,
building
I
up.
do. That was my like personal thought when like Ragnarok ended. I personally thought they were gonna make a new God of War game, but it was gonna be like Atreus' story and stuff like that. Like him like
Which
crossing other dimensions and stuff like that. Oh, realms, not dimensions. Sorry, wrong term. And stuff like that.
Which, like I said, in the first two games, there were a group of people who didn't like Atreus. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, you didn't like Atreus. We're giving you someone else. You're not gonna like that either. I think, but like, I get it. It's a God of War game. You want to play the God of War. That's another thing that like I get it. Like, and also I heard from the side that like if you didn't put God of War and you just put her name, a lot less people were gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I do
A lot
agree with
less.
that.
And that's okay. I get that too, and I agree. Like a lot less people would, but that doesn't make it not a good game. I mean, I've not played the game yet, and also you
Yeah.
would be lying if you didn't think the mechanics from what we saw in the trailer looked good. The gameplay did look good in the trailer. The bosses that we saw looked cool. Like it wasn't like that's a problem at all. And that's why I'm saying like I'm going to play it because it looks like a good game to play. Um, Obviously there's always going to be those really stupid few people who are like,
Oh, it's a female lead. I don't want to play this. I'm gonna go back to playing Dungeons and Dragons in my basement while I fill up my adult diaper and go to hentai all day.
like no, no, like
Why
obviously
was
we would
that
not
so
have problems
perfect?
because that's exactly what happens. It's exactly what happens. And you can have your opinion. Like some people are having an opinion like obviously the character model is based off the voice actor,
I don't think they
and
did good with that part.
they did not do her good justice.
Yeah. Like that's not even about saying, "Oh, she's a woman." No, like from comparing from her face to her, they did Leon so much better like off
Dude,
rip.
I believe we talked about this. They had like a group of ladies who
Yeah,
like
and they were
were
obsessed with his character model and they just kept like adding more detail to him over and over. This one looks like, you know how people would throw like a character but it's on AI and they're all stretched out and everything on a clip on a person. That's what it looked
yeah.
like. Obviously not that bad, but like that scene when she wakes up and opens her mouth, I was like, "Ugh." Like, okay.
But like I said, I mean, it's not like I'm marrying this character anyway, so like whatever. It's like whatever, really. It's just whatever. Um, I mean, more good. I mean, like I said, the mechanics looked good. I like the voice actors; they're all really good for it. Um, the God of War team always tries really hard with their games. Like they don't put slop together. And you know what? If this is like the first bad game they released, then whatever. Like I'll play
Yeah,
their next game because they've done a good job so far. It's not like Halo, it's not like Call of Duty where we're just getting bad game after bad game.
I don't think it's gonna be a bad game though. From what I've watched, there's a couple things I like already. The atmosphere, I really like how well detailed the area is and all the different places are. I also like the not mechanics, but the attacking style. The way she
Uh-huh.
attacks and uses her
Well, it is a
finishers are.
mechanic. It's game mechanics
Oh
for the
yeah,
attacks.
they're very clean and very good.
Mhm.
That one, I don't want to say monster like I'm a 5-year old, but that one enemy that was like red, had like fire hair and everything. That was a really good design. That one looked clean. Even the cube,
Yeah.
Huey the cube,
Huey the
even like
Cube.
hit like the cube. There was cube physics, like it was like jiggly and everything. Like I thought that looked cool too.
Yeah. And then let's talk about the bad things. Obviously, her character design could have been done a little bit better.
A
But
whole
like
lot better, I
and they
think.
have I'm sure they have time to fix that, and if they don't, they probably won't. That's okay. That's okay. It's literally no skin off my back. Another thing is like, yeah, it's a God of War game without Kratos. And eventually, like Kratos was going to be used so much that they were going to move on from it or end the series. And why would you end a series when you keep making so much money off of it? That's just the business side of things. Like a business side of any game. I mean, I get it. Like, why you're not here to make fans forever, even when your game's over. Like for people to reminisce. No, you're just gonna keep pumping out the game because people are still gonna buy it. Like I'm sure, like Black Ops 7 obviously wasn't a good game. Like, but for some people got
What?
what they
Whoa,
wanted.
whoa, whoa,
Some
whoa,
people
whoa,
got what
whoa,
they
whoa,
wanted, but
whoa.
some people
Well,
got what they
Black Ops
wanted.
7 wasn't a good game. Now let me tell you here, Buster. Let me tell you. If you don't like burning $80 for an Ultimate Edition, bro, I don't know what you're doing. Can you even call yourself a real gamer if you don't do that? Come on. Come on.
Like I said, no, I'm not even done. Like some people actually got what they wanted in Black Ops 7, so it was exactly perfect for them, which is fine. But like some things just get old, and some things do, and eventually God of War is just gonna get old, and this might be the start of it. It might not. Who knows? Who really does?
It's a
But as
possibility.
someone who's played them for a long time, it's still a special game in my heart. So we'll
Yeah.
we'll we'll see. Like I said,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
story-wise,
badmouth.
isn't this happening during
Hmm. Well,
was it
okay, so I'm a little confused because I've seen on Instagram it both ways. The way it's set up is for it to be going on during the first game, but also when you're like in the middle in that little cage
yeah,
looking thing,
Kratos comes out and like he
Kratos
disappears.
comes out, and the
People
only
are
time he
saying that's when he
dies,
goes in the light. Oh no, that yeah, there was two things people
there's
were
two
saying.
scenes. It could have
One
been
was
that.
him going through the light during that light realm when he went through the huge light uh, fountain, and there was the other one where when he did die from Thor and when Thor brought him back.
I like the Thor theory a lot because that's when I know he's like actually died and brought back to life, and it was like I'm reading the timestamps and I believe it was like a perfect amount of time, but also he didn't look like he was just in a fight, so like, and I'm pretty sure he had like Spartan's rage right after that moment of him dying. So like,
Yeah,
I don't it didn't really correlate there for me, but it would have been cool. Also, time can move differently, but that's just like me nerding out about like that. But whatever. Um,
yeah.
like you said, you mentioned a few things you like. You haven't played all the games, correct?
I've watched people play it. I've watched the entire series.
Okay, okay. What do you think?
Um, I mean, I think I've said this before during a podcast episode. I like to give all games a chance, despite if they look good or bad, except for if it's on the Epic Games Store. We don't talk about those games. But other than that, I'd say give it a chance. I'd say let them do their thing because they make like you were saying before, the developers are good. They make the lore good. The voice actors are always good. The fight scenes are great. The whole scenery making is beautiful. So what if it's like 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 Batman games? Sometimes Batman isn't even in them sometimes, but people still play them. So it's like Gotham Knights. obviously people knew Batman wasn't going to be in it, but people still bought it, obviously. And I feel like this is no different. It's a God of War game, but the God of War isn't in it, which does suck, obviously. It's like buying a Batman game and not playing as Batman. But like I said, I think give it a chance. I think it has potential. If it turns out bad, then we'll obviously talk about how bad it turned out. But like all things, just give it a chance at least.
I know, and like, why turn your back on a series that has done you good so far? But also, it's hard to turn your, it's like hard to stay with a series when you're paying $70 for a new lead that you don't really know, and
And obviously for this game, there's gonna be a DLC.
yeah.
Obviously.
But it is like I said, you just have to take a chance. If you don't want to pay $70 and you have your own complaints, I obviously hear you out for this game. I really do. But also, like, if you're like, yeah, I don't want to pay $70 for someone I don't know and I don't like what I saw so far, totally, totally understand.
Yeah.
And
Like no hard feelings or anything.
it's no hard feelings. So yeah. Our next subject.
This one.
Yes.
Fort.
Night.
Fort.
Night.
Fort.
Night.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. I have. Okay. You want to talk about the good or the bad?
Of what, Fortnite?
Yeah.
Sprites are awesome. I love like collecting
Yeah.
things when it comes to like even in real life, like cards and collectibles.
I like the fact that like you can get a sprite that's really rare, and like you're like sweating and everything. You got to get to the extractor because you already used all your portable ones, and like each one has a different ability. Which, for me, I don't really care about the abilities. The fire one sucks though. We don't talk about the fire one. The fire one just sets yourself on fire. Like I remember when we were playing, I was in a bush. Like you just revived me from the bush, and I killed someone. And the fire sprite is when you get a kill or something like that, fire comes out your gun. And since I was in the bush caught on fire, and I killed myself again. And then when you went to go res me, I think you died too. And I was like, dude, why's the bush on fire? And I'm like, oh wait. But some of them are for your advantage. I've seen the king, his pickaxe damage goes up double to 40. And I've seen someone beat the game, like on Instagram. I've seen someone get victory royale just by using their pickaxe with the king. It's insane. But I like the fact like you have something valuable, and you're like sweating, just hoping you don't hear footsteps, because you know for a fact when you get something good, there's always that top 5 player right behind you that's just following you. And people have all these impulse grenades, and they're just chasing you. Like, I've seen this one clip, this dude was getting chased for 10 minutes because he got a 0 point. And the only thing you heard was just impulse. Just impulse going back and forth. Like, my goodness. But that's what I like about it. High risk, high reward.
What? I've seen clips of, like, Nick30 and, like, all of them. They'll, like, see someone in the, like, in the map. They'll be like, oh, there's a person with, like, a really rare sprite eclipse so they can, like, level it up. And they'll drop with it. And they're like using the little zoom in method on the battle bus, which is why we have it, by the way, for people to do that. I just now realized, like, oh, we have that zoom in method on the battle bus this season.
I thought it was just to aim where do you want to land specifically.
Well, yeah, so you can land and look at the person who's dropping. So you can land and literally fight over that person's sprite. It's actually insane. I love just collecting, like having a rarity system for collecting stuff, and just like
it's really
watching
fun.
people scalp it. And I've seen this guy on Instagram too, where he does scammers get scammed. He'll be the Midas, and he'll like hold a gold burnt peanut, which doesn't even exist in the game. It's just one variant, and he will drop it while they're throwing like a gummy or a galaxy, and he'll like scammers get scammed, and he'll grab it, and it's his teammate because they ruddied up with each other, and then. They can't do anything about it, and then he'll just leave the game.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Save of the World era where people would scam other people for their guns. And, like, Skimmer gets scammed, and then he would be like, and the kids would be like, ah, no! Ah! It's the funniest thing in the world,
yeah,
man.
It's so funny. I like this season so much. I mean,
I
don't really like some of the weapons, actually.
Yes, okay. I was just about to, like, bring that up. The shotguns in the game are booty. The
Yes,
only
they're
one I
huge.
kind of have heart for is the 3-barrel one, but other than that, some of these guns are like, yo, dog.
I like the extender. I like the extender. Is that the one you're talking about?
The one with the triple barrel,
I don't know what that is.
the
I just
shotgun that has the 3 barrels on it, the ones you can shoot like assault rifle, like the range. I mean,
eh,
you shoot
I
and it
think
goes
we're
pretty
talking about the
far.
same thing. It's called I only know them by their
Oh,
name.
the
I don't
executioner. Yeah, that's what it's called.
the extender. Or is it I
I'm
don't know.
pretty sure it's the executioner. Let me just check. Shotgun new season. No, don't show me something from what the flip. Hold on, folks. We're
What are you looking at?
uh extending focus shotgun. I guess it's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I was talking
Yeah,
about. The extending. Yeah.
yeah. My bad. I don't know where I got the executioner from. That's the
Judge,
that's
jury.
the that's the only gun I really like in the shotgun section. Others only hit like 60, and that's definitely not enough for a shotgun. I can do that with an SMG, which sometimes when we hop in, I'll literally just use an SMG over the shotgun sometimes because it's just better in my opinion. There is one gun I did like, and they nerfed the crap out of it, the Chaos Exploder rifle.
Yeah. Okay, I like it, but I hate it being used against me.
Yeah.
Cause
When
I'll
I
just be
first
like
logged
healing and it
on,
just boom, boom,
yeah,
boom,
when I
boom.
for real, when I logged on for the first time, I low-key thought someone was throwing grenades or shooting rockets at me. I was like, "What the flip is that?" And then when I eventually died, obviously, I literally just got in, and I was like, "That's a rifle." And then when I got it for the first time, I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" But then like a week later or so, they nerfed it by like 50%. Now it's like a pillow. But I like the
Yeah.
burst though. The burst can be annoying though sometimes.
Yeah, you just gotta wait so long to shoot that next shot. It feels weird.
Yeah, most definitely. But these weapons are okay. The more unique one in my opinion is the pistol. Is depending on the rarity, if you have a higher one, when you reload, you throw the mag at your opponent wherever you're looking at, and it does like 30 damage to them. So it's a pretty fun weapon to use if you can aim the weapon well after reloading. I like how
Yeah.
they added the hunting rifle. The hunting rifle was fun.
Yeah, it was so funny because I've gotten so many key spots where I'm running out of ammo and I just see a hunting rifle and I'll pick it up and I'll get like 2 or 3 eliminations and I'm like, whoa, wait,
Yeah, I
why do I
used
not
to
use
use
you
that
more
thing
often?
back then.
I feel like it's not as good as it used to be, and this is like
Definitely
another
not.
season where I figured out we don't have scopes.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the scopes. I like because I don't know, playing Fortnite back then and just aiming in third person. Like I did like the thermal scope, but
Yes.
I just like the third person more. I don't like first person. Like if I wanted to aim in Fortnite with a first person gun, I just play a first person shooter. Which sounds really dumb to say out loud, but that's just how I feel. Like if I'm gonna play Fortnite, I just want to aim in third person.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the weapons are just very okay. I like the little rocket boots. Those are actually really fun.
Those are really good. I like those a lot. I feel like
Um,
we get around a whole lot faster. Not just because of
yes.
rockets, I just feel like we walk a whole lot slower than we used to. I mean, what do you think?
I feel like the map's smaller this year, so that's why getting around super
It,
super easy.
it definitely is smaller because literally the entire like outside of the map is like broken into bits. It's a whole. It's like it's not like nose. It's not like really big. Like oh, it's definitely smaller, but it is smaller. I'm not sure what I said there.
Yeah, but also POIs is another thing we haven't talked about. I think they're very okay. Definitely nothing really special this season for POIs.
What's POI?
Uh,
When you
um,
say POI, I think of point of interest.
I'm trying to think of what POI means again. It's just the place you land. Here, I'll look it up what it means, but I'm pretty sure it's just like POI meaning
I
point
do.
of interest. Oh yeah, no, it is point of
Oh,
interest.
point
That's
of interest.
exact.
Are you talking about when they're like blue and that lets you know, hey, this place has more of the blue chests? Is that
No, it's
what you
like
mean?
map areas. Like there's like tilted towers. There's like loot
Oh,
lakes. Like those are POIs.
I do like the spot you told me about. the clusters duck. Because
Yeah, it's my
there's one
favorite.
spot that I like, and it's in the parking lot, and every time you land there, you have a chance of one of the purple chests to spawn, which is a guaranteed sprite.
I
Not a
never get
guaranteed,
luck from those.
huh?
I always get a horrible sprite when I open
Yeah,
them.
I do too. The only like highest one I've ever gotten was the burnt peanut, which I gave to someone else. I did not give it to me. Um, but you can get sprites anywhere. I hate all these clickbaiters on Instagram talking about here's how you can get the zero prite from this chest, and then they make you do this weird thingamajig, whatchamacallit, wapamole bull crap, and it's like this isn't real. Like in the entire comment section saying this isn't real. It's AR. It's not ARG. What is it? NRG. What's the short term that people use for saying like it's based on luck? It's RNG,
RNG.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
RNG.
RNG. Yeah.
Okay, it's just RNG because you can find them walking around. Um, you can find them in any chest. It's just a purple one is a guaranteed. All the other ones are available to come out of, but you just have a smaller chance of getting them. Like they can come out the blue chest, the yellow chest. It's just a purple's a guaranteed. But I do like the sprites. I think like what we said earlier, it adds tension to the game. It gives me a reason to play the game.
Yeah. I feel
Um
like if this season didn't have sprites, I wouldn't play it at all.
yeah, most definitely. I think they could add a couple more guns. I know they added that pump recently, which is still okay. Like I think the SMG is way better than the shotguns all combined together. Like the
Yeah, the
purple
SMGs are
SMG.
very. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the SMGs. You're so
I
right.
like at this point it's just AR, SMG, hunting rifle, boots, and then like shields or a med kit. Like it's nothing else for me.
I always like a good pistol too, which they're not bad this season.
Yeah, I do like the fact how we spawn in with pistols though.
Hang on, keep talking, keep talking.
What the flip? Um um dang it, you can't tell me to keep talking and then I can't talk. I do like the sprites of how they have a level system where the more kills you get with them, the higher their level goes, which I don't think, I apologize if I don't know. I don't think the level changes like how powerful they are. I could look it up real quick for you folks. Does a sprite level um increase the sprite's power? Hmm. Oh yeah, it does. All
I feel
right.
like it makes like stuff stronger, right? Like it
Yeah, it does.
just.
I just looked it up. It does.
I
I like that
believe
too.
there's like a bar on it too when you click like the sprites or
Yeah, the
no.
max level is level 5. I do like
Mhm.
how cuz I just wanted to just confirm cuz I didn't want to say something that was not true obviously. This podcast for other than the Bancho the Chef incident, um always trying to make content that's real obviously. You know what I mean.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
But I like the level system not only because it makes the abilities much quicker for you. I also like the fact that when you level it up, when it reaches max level, you can, when you bring it back to max level without losing it, and when you extract it to max level or just getting a win with it max level, um, there's like a little mini battle pass for your sprite specifically, and each max level you have raises it up by one. You can get portable extractors, which are the extractors, but they're in your inventory. And if you have a sprite you want to like go back to your base, but you don't want to get to your extractor or there's people around you, you can just pull it out of your inventory and use it. I think I like that because not only that helps you with that mini battle pass that's in there, but also it gives you more of a reason why to use sprites and gives more tension. Like, hey, I want a level 5 sprite so I can max this out and get a little tier for it real quick. So you got to make sure you're really good and you get all the kills and everything. Because opening ammo crates, chests, and killing people help it level up and stuff like that. So I think that gives more people of a reason to use the sprites. It's not like they just threw them here and they're like, hey, Fortnite's like, hey, you can just do
Right.
whatever you want with them. They give them purpose, which I do like a lot. I mean, what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel?
I think. The leveling up system's good. They should make it more rewarding. I feel like I said, there's a mini pass, obviously, but I feel like they should make it more rewarding for
How
you
would
to want to
how
level it
would you
up.
want it more rewarding? Like more
Um,
rewards?
Probably more XP, obviously. Probably just make it more interesting. Like maybe upping your chance to get better sprites. I don't know. Like maybe like you get a level 5 and like your chance of getting a gold or something is better. I don't know, like stuff like that, just
That
small things.
would be cool, actually. I know what you're trying to say, like a chance meter, like how certain video games have like if you like drink this potion, you have a 5% more of a chance to get this item rather than the rest. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be actually a nice tweak. And
Or
like,
just like I don't know. And like I said, they don't really even have to. Like it's not even that big of a deal. I would rather them like tweak the guns and make the POIs better,
yeah,
but
I
like
think they just need to like add new guns. Like they could tweak the guns, but I feel like they mostly just need to tweak the shotguns because these shotguns, except for the extended one, but all the rest are just like the other ones I
yeah.
still use. Obviously, like if they're there, I'm like, okay, I can use a shotgun. I still get kills with them, and it's still satisfying. But like I'm a tactical shotgun guy. Like back then in season 1, I was a tactical shotgun guy. I never really liked the pump. I liked the tactical just because of how fast it would shoot. There's one in there like that, but it doesn't hit as hard as it, so I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like gray and red, I think, or something like that. But
Yes. I do know what you're talking about. Yes.
I like the story. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know Fortnite lore.
Me neither. I don't know anything
Supposedly it
about it.
goes deep, is what Zom has told me. There's like huge lore. Not as much as Zelda, obviously, but there's lore. At this point, I just think they're just adding people just to add.
Oh yeah, because they make
Um,
really good.
what are your thoughts on the Battle Pass, Bear?
Oh, I think this battle pass. Besides, literally like the I like the duck guy and I like the sprite man. I think it's so bad.
Yeah, the sprite guy reminds me of Evangelion. That's why I made mine red and
It's a mech.
green.
Yeah, it's like a mech. I think it's cool. I
There's a
wish you could.
couple skins that I felt like were just blue tier worthy, like the wolf guy skin. I didn't feel like that was really a whole lot. That I don't want to call it a stripper skin, but the skin that
That's
barely has
exactly
any
what it
clothes.
is. That's exactly what it
It's
is.
it's like kid's first goon. Like I don't know. It's so weird. Like why would you add a skin like
Kid's
that?
first goon.
I don't know. Like it's weird. Like it's a kids game and you're adding a skin like that. Like there's already controversy about other skins that you make that like that, but this one's just. I swear, 1,000 employees get fired and stuff like this happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that I even forgot about the pedal battle pass. Honestly.
Yeah, I like the mech. I didn't like Cluster back then, but I like him now thanks to Bear. I like his hat. I like the captain's hat. It's very classy. The music girl's pretty cool. John Wick is pretty cool as well. Bring back Goku, I guess. I don't know. I'd rate it a 7, the Battle Pass.
Battle pass. Yeah, I think because that one sprite skin I'll definitely use for a long time,
Yeah,
and I
most
really like the
definitely.
duck guy because of his voice actor. Other than that,
I do like the voice
absolutely not.
acting though. Like when you
Yeah,
do
Alex Lee is so good.
like when you open chests, you get the mini quest, which I do like those the mini quests that you can get from chests because those gives you XP. Not a lot, but they give you good XP for it. Like some will be easy and some will be like get a kill and you're not near anyone within a 500-meter radius. But others are like equip a sprite and then just walk around with it for 200 meters. Like that's fun. I can get by that. And it's a whole lot quicker too when you have the jetpack boots you were talking about. Oh,
Yeah. Oh goodness, I just went blind for a second. My eyes are watery. What is going on? I'm
yawn too
dying.
hard? You alright?
Dude, I don't know what just happened, but I'm alive. Okay.
Well,
Whoa.
thank goodness. Don't
Almost
make me
died.
change the title now.
I can see my life flash before my eyes.
Bro,
I
God of
see
War
the
is
light.
transporting you, bro. You about to fight with her.
Yo, I'm in the cube now. Yo, pull me out of the cube. Wait, it's gonna be really
Yo,
hard
we
to
were
pull
right.
me
It's awful. No, but I think this season's okay. I think the sweats are a really big issue though.
Yeah.
Like
But
this,
other than that, I think it's good. I think it's a
yeah, it's a
good
fun
season.
season.
I just don't know what they're gonna do after this.
They'll find a way. And Jonesy will be back, and he's like, "Huh, Jonesy,
Yeah.
I like that name," or something. I don't know, some Minecraft macaroni. But what would you give the total rating of the season?
Probably an 8.5 or a 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.5 or an 8, only because the shotguns are just really. I don't know. Maybe I'm just focusing on the shotgun too much, but I feel like having a shotgun is an essential key to playing Fortnite. Obviously, you can just switch it out to an SMG, but I don't know. I just miss my shotgun, the old ones. I'm a boomer, bruh. I'm a boomer.
Bar. But yes. Okay. Ready to move on to our next topic.
Yep, the final topic.
It's the final countdown.
I used to listen to that song all the time.
It's a very hype song.
I'd listen to their playlist. I liked Carrie, I liked Ninja Survive, and I liked the final countdown. Ninja
It's
Survive
from a
was,
movie, right?
yeah, but it's also made by people, obviously made by people, but it's from an album, obviously. But people mostly use it in movies because it's their most famous one. Like they're mostly known for that.
But it's like known for being in a movie, no?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're mostly in movies. Like it's in
Oh,
Angry
multiple
Birds
movies.
2. That it's literally in there for like 5 seconds. That movie had so much songs in it. I felt like a fever dream. Bro, I look at want to rewatch Angry Birds movie. Mighty Eagle. Bro, after this, bro,
Bro,
you want to watch the Angry Birds movie, bro?
no, we should wait until the new one comes out.
I didn't like 2 a lot. 2 was okay. I mean, what do you think? I just feel like there's a lot of copyright music in it, and I was just really weirded out
Well,
why.
yeah, they sign people to the music label. Obviously, like they
Well,
add a bunch of.
it's okay to have some music, but it felt like every 5 to 10 minutes there was some new song. It felt like a musical or like an advertisement.
That's funny.
All right, but
Yeah, I can't wait for the new one. Yes, we will watch the Angry Birds, but back on topic.
all right, yeah, my bad, my bad. Final topic for today is one very close to my heart.
And very far from mine.
Yeah, yin and yang, as I'd say it, is Destiny 2. Now, this might be the last time we're probably gonna talk about Destiny 2 on this channel because they
No, no, no! What am I
okay.
gonna do with my life?
Low key, bro. I don't know what game, bro. I honestly don't know.
We're
I'm
just gonna have
not
to
hopping
LARP
on
something.
Warframe. I'm gonna have to, bro. I'm gonna have to LARP like freaking. I don't know, bro. Maybe Genshin. Nah, I'm playing. Um, yeah, but it's probably our last time on this channel where I talk about Destiny 2. Unless it's like Marathon finally shutting down or something like that, or if Destiny's shutting down. But
Yes.
bro, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to hurt the 3 people that play Marathon. My bad, bro. My bad. But they did their final update not long ago. It came out of nowhere, and they were just like, "Hey, we're very happy you guys were here with us. You know, Guardians make their own fate." They put that in their title. It's a not a slang, but it's a very popular phrase that they say a lot in Destiny 2. Guardians make their own fate, and
Hmm.
man, I can't imagine that. I was literally just on my phone, just doing nothing, and then I scroll on Instagram and like it's there. Triumph, Momentum of Triumph, that was called, and or the other way around, and I was reading it, and I thought this was like their anniversary, and I was like, okay, let me see what they're gonna do. First line, we're final update, and I'm like, what? And I've been playing this game since I was like in middle school. Like this game has practically been with me like a parent for at least a decade, almost a decade. And I played I played 2 first, and then I played Destiny 1, which is a whole lot better, I agree. Um Unfortunately it's not on PC. If it was on PC, I'd be playing that a lot more than Destiny 2, that's for sure. But they said they were going to do their final update. Their servers were really low. weren't doing very good with their expansions and whatnot. Like they should have ended it at the final shape and then made Destiny 3, which sounds impossible, but that would have been the best route at least the best route. Like if you told me what was the best route they could have taken, I would have told you that. Even if like if there was a 1% or 0% chance of them making D3 like it was possible, I would still tell you that would be the best route because the light it was smart of them to do the 9 cuz the 9 was still a huge mystery, but it still wasn't there. Like they just kept making like it was like slop. Like it felt weird to play. Like Edge of Fate felt like a fever dream that didn't. It felt like filler. Like it was very bad. Renegades was fun. I like the Star Wars aesthetic. English is hard. I like that. I like the guns that they made where they had the overheat mechanic. I thought that was fun, but it hit me hard like a truck when it said their last update. And funny enough, when the update came out like a month later, it was one of the best updates they ever had. They brought back old raids, Scourge of the Past, which was my personal favorite back then. They brought that back. I haven't played any of them because I'm a solo player at this point. I don't really play with people on Destiny like I used to anymore. Um, 'Cause everyone's always making you get on and this and that, which isn't even an issue for me. I had a really old Destiny friend group back then, but I will probably never see them again in my life. But enough of my sob story. I played the update. It was really fun. They had new armor and everything, new weapons and everything. They had all this content and stuff, and my theory was that they were making new stuff for like new chapters and everything, but they saw the numbers and they were like, "Yeah, we can't do this." Bungie didn't say that though. Sony pulled the plug without Bungie's devs knowing that they did, and they were very furious about it. But I'm gonna get that in another time. I say
Oh, so
another
this is not
time.
the last time.
No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna get to that like later, like the last thing, because it's a video idea, but it's more of a viewer's if they want to or not. But I'll get to that in just a second. The armor was really cool. I remade some of my warlock drip. It was fire. The weapons were really good. I played some. They brought back the black armory weapons, which the entire community loved back then. They basically brought back weapons that they sunsetted, which still think to this day that sunsetting was one of the worst things that they could have ever done. Why would you? Why would you like? I don't. Um, that's my words for it. By the way, just bleh. Um, like even still thinking about it, it doesn't feel real. Like I went on Instagram and people were already not freaking out, but they were just like saying it's sad to see it go and everything. There was one famous clip where I think the dude was crying or something, or he was tearing up, and his friend
Oh,
was
loser.
like, "Okay, I did not say that. That was Bear." Um, his friend was like, "Yo, dude, you all right?" And the dude was like, "No, I'm not all right. My favorite game is going down." And I got like 100,000 likes on it or something like that. Um, I mean, I feel that, man. Like, obviously, I didn't cry or anything like that, but it felt like watching a really old dog that you've loved for years, and you slowly see white hair grow on it. It's not walking like it used to. It doesn't really eat, and you're sitting there at that point, like it's like one day it's not going to be there. Like you're I'm not Destiny. All right, bruh. I don't even care at this point. Destiny was like that best friend, like that number one game that if there was nothing else to play, you could play Destiny 2. Destiny or Destiny 2. No matter how boring it got or how much chores it felt like, it was still my game. It was still the game that I always adored. I always bought the Ultimate Edition for it. I always bought, seasons for it. It was fun. I loved playing Destiny. Even if it was just by myself with randoms or with my old group way back then, it was still fun to play. And when the new update came out, it felt like a huge refresh because they brought back the rank system. They brought back all this new armor, old armor. These new weapons they made were really clean. They hit hard too. They added a really cool warlock ability for Void, where you basically throw out like strings of Void and they attach to enemies, and then like you do like a crypt hand thing, and then you pull them apart and they heal you, and you just get rid of like anything in front of you. And they added abilities for hunters and titans, but I don't really play hunters and titans. I play warlock. I'm a warlock main. I just love throwing grenades. It's just a fun. I love Void. Void was always my favorite class. I had other builds for all the other classes, but Void was by far my favorite one. Just because of Devour, just healing after every kill to the max, and just getting grenade recharge rate, energy. But I didn't play Pantheon. I don't have anyone to play it with. I'm probably not going to. Um, I don't. I mean, it's fun, but I don't see a point to playing it because I don't know. It's over. I'm not saying that I'm giving up on Destiny. I mean, obviously they're not updating it, but I think there's maybe one day Destiny 3 may come out, and if it doesn't, bruh, it was a good memory, man. It's still gonna be there. Servers aren't going down anytime soon. D1 servers are still up. D1 servers are still up, so I'm not too worried about it. But it was a very good run, and I don't regret any single of it. I must have spent like $400 to $500 on it, probably.
Baseball?
Huh?
No, I'm kidding. It was a joke.
I don't even know what you said. You yawned. I didn't know what you said.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can say this. Let's look at Bungie's record. They helped create Halo. Did you know that?
I did.
They made Destiny. Huge hit. They made Destiny 2. I would say very big hit. Not as big as Destiny and Halo.
It almost got shut down when Destiny 2 first came out. Red War came out, and then Curse of Osiris came out, which supposedly was awful. When I played it as a kid, I thought it was okay. When Curse of Osiris came out, it did so bad. You see the numbers that it was before the new update came out, right? You remember it was like 2000?
Yeah.
That were the numbers when Curse of Osiris came out. Bungie literally said if that went on, they would have had to shut down Destiny 2. Like, it was bad. And then Warmind came out, and then Forsaken saved it, and then it was at a neutral level at that point. And then Beyond Light came out, which was okay. Lightfall didn't do so well. Final Shape raced it up as hard as high as it could have possibly gone. When the new update came out, though,
everyone showed up.
Everyone showed up.
On.
Like you did. Like everyone showed up. The numbers were like 161,000. I think they're even more than that. And it just shows that this community is still here. We may not play it because it's bad and it's just boring and they might need to fix it. You know, I can admit the community can be a bit like, it could be like Mojang's. Like, oh, you added something? Well, that's pretty dumb. Oh, you didn't add something? Well, that's even dumb. And it comes to a point, I'm like, are you guys even grateful? Like, yeah, they're not doing good, but tell them. Like, sometimes Bungie will be like on their Twitter, like, hey guys, tell us what you think about the game and tell us if there's stuff we can change about it. And they will listen sometimes. And they want to, like, they wanted to fix it, obviously. The only reason why Sony bought it was because they thought it'd be an investment. They saw how good it was and they're like, okay, we want it. And then they got it. And then when it declined, they're like, okay, we don't need this. So they pulled the plug. So, I mean, business has to do business, but with all those people hopping back on, and let me just look real quick. I'm sorry for the wait, folks. Let me just look up Destiny 2 Steam numbers.
I'm looking at the numbers right now, and it's at concurrent 85,000.
Yeah, that's
this week is like
24-hour peak was 97,816. The 316,000 all-time peak was when the Final Shape came out, which was the end to the Light and Dark saga, the whole point of Destiny. Which there was the 9, and that's what they were going to go for again, but it didn't do well. The storytelling was awful. It reminded me of Lightfall storytelling, which was really bad. all of a sudden you're on this Cabal ship, and then Osiris is like, "We need to get to the Veil. To get to the Veil," and then everyone's like, "What's the Veil? We've never heard of this at all." And supposedly it was a connection to the Traveler and this and that. I'm not gonna get in the lore, obviously, but the whole story was not good. I really do like dungeons and raids though. Dungeons you could easily solo, raids you easily cannot, but people have found a way to, but it's really difficult. Just having a community and playing with people, doing missions that require more than one person, like raids and stuff, making friends along the way and stuff, like it was great. It was really good. But like you were saying before, like they got to stop milking it and stuff like that, or whatever you said before about God of War. But they just pulled the plug on this one, and I think people are gonna. My theory for the future, I think people are gonna stop playing Marathon. Obviously, they have yet to release the season 3 of Marathon, which is gonna have PVE in it. Um, but people really don't like Marathon.
Yeah,
I feel like Arc Raiders is just right there.
and it's
You're
someone in Bungie who keeps like tweeting about it even before, and it's this delusional idiot who's like running it, and he's like literally wasting. Like Sony hates Bungie now. That's literally why this game that got sunsetted, and I'm trying to figure out who it is, but he's like literally the death of them, and it's so bad.
yeah, like look like that's what I'm saying. Like these numbers, March 2026, the peak was 14,000 and the average play was only 7,000 people.
Wow.
And the last 30 days, the gain was plus 50,000 people and the percentage gain was plus 476.54%. Like you can't make this up. Like the game may not be here, but the community is. So,
Yeah.
it's
It's sad.
50-50. It is sad. I don't care if people say I'm coping or I'm wishing on a dead burnout star of gas. I do hope Destiny 3 does come out. And State of Play, by the way, which we both agreed was one of like the least good ones. Whole chat, by the way, for people listening, hashtag D3, hashtag make Destiny 3. And I'm pretty sure it was in the Summerfest too, was it not? It was in two chats, right?
Yeah. They had to disable chats for I believe the PC Summerfest because they kept saying Destiny 3, Destiny 3, Destiny 3, and they had
I'm
to
telling
disable
you,
the chat.
like it was I don't know. I know it's funny, like I'm practically a grown man talking about a game that had its final update, but it means a lot. Like this game was everything. From House of Wolves from Destiny 1 to Renegades now in Destiny 2, it really makes you think, man. Like how
I
far you've
know.
gotten in a game. Like they literally had what was it, the 25th or 30th anniversary and they brought back Gallowhorn. That was huge. And during Lightfall, when the game was dying, they made a free DLC for everyone to play, Into the Light, before the final shape came out, and that was a banger. They did that as well with D2 when it first came out, I think, or it was D1. They brought Siva, which was the Iron Lords. That was their final DLC. That was never meant to be made, but they made it for a reason. I forgot. I apologize, but they tried, like they really did. And it's not like they're behind, like it's not just them, they're by Sony, and Sony's mostly the ones just doing the pointing finger, whatever you want to call it. But I still think there's a chance to this. Maybe not to Destiny 2, but there's definitely something out there. But all right, so this was the last thing I wanted to talk about with Destiny 2. I showed Bear a long time ago, but I never made it because I wanted to wait for Destiny 2's update and whatnot. I made a thumbnail. I think it's a decent thumbnail.
Ooh. Ooh.
It was gonna be
Ooh.
me talking about my entire story of Destiny and Destiny 2 as a Warlock player. I know that sounds cringe or a bit funny, but I was genuinely
Maybe.
gonna like I was gonna tell my whole story. I was gonna tell my story from my perspective as a kid, from an adult, and then my perspective of how I thought the game went. sounds weird, but I was gonna do that. If you guys want me to post a video like that, let me know, and I'll definitely work on it. Cause I was originally gonna do that, but I haven't done it because I didn't think it was worth it. It was more like, would people even listen to it? Would people even care? Because not YouTube, Destiny 2 videos don't get that long. Like they don't get a lot of views. But not about the views. It's more like, is someone actually gonna listen to my story? You know?
Hmm.
Something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I'm wording it wrong, but let me know, guys. If you guys think I should do that, I would be happy. It's gonna be a long video of just me talking. It'd be like a maybe 3 to 5 hour uh, audio log of just me talking. But I would definitely do it for you guys if you want to hear my story. But other than that, Bear, I think that's it for Destiny. If you have any personal thoughts on it, you let me know. Well, I mean, you can say it right now. I mean, that's what I mean. Not let me know right now. Like, bleh!
Um,
Any thoughts?
what I think of the game, like, obviously it's got a big pedigree. It's gotten such a big pedigree that it's literally a sub part of Sony, and Sony put so much money into this,
Yeah, they
and for them
invested
to
it.
pull the plug, like, obviously it's not emotional for Sony. They're just gonna be like, okay, well, it's just a money outlet for them, which
Yeah,
makes sense.
the
That's the
next
business
thing's
side of
right
it.
behind them. Like they don't care.
But Bungie just laid off over 1,000 employees. Almost the entire Destiny team is now officially gone, and parts of the Marathon team is gone. So they're already giving up on Marathon.
I think
Sony's just
Marathon
like,
was their like big mistake. I think that was like the
it's not
first.
their big mistake. It's their final nail in the coffin.
No, Marathon was. I don't think they should have made Marathon.
No, they shouldn't have. And they're already going to a very overflowed state of extraction shooters, which you already have one in Destiny. So why are you making another extraction shooter when you have one which has so much potential, and you keep doing like really dumb mistakes? You keep cutting corners, and you're not listening to your community, which obviously it has one, because how many games had 160,000 concurrent players? Even right now, guess what? That's still in the Steam top 10. That's beating Rust. That's beating FIFA. That's beating Bongo Cat. That's beating Path of Exile right now. And right now, the hottest game besides, your normal Mecha Chameleon, which has 186,000 players, and it peaked today at 300,000. That's the most popular game right now, and it would be right behind that.
Yeah, when the update
And
came
guess
out,
what?
it was like top 4, I think, on Steam. I'm pretty sure.
I have it. I actually am going to stream it eventually. If y'all do want to see that, maybe today, maybe sometime later this week. But Destiny 2, like, it has so much potential. Do I like how they do their DLCs and you have to buy each one? No.
No,
I think
not at
that's
all.
really dumb, but I think that's a whole other problem.
I also find it for new players, they need to work on that. When new players join, it's a whole cluster. Like there's so much stuff on your screen you don't know where to go and stuff like that. I like it's a free. It used to be a like you had to pay for the game, but now since there's so much DLCs, it's free.
Just to give you perspective, it has more players right now than GTA 5, Marvel Rivals, Warframe, The Binding of Isaac, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege. Like, why? It just makes no sense. You just ruined a huge franchise at this point. You could have made Destiny 3. You could have gone on to make a TV show, which obviously is doing good right now. That space is really big right now.
You know what's funny? That was actually teased a really long. It wasn't teased, but there was rumors about it that it was gonna happen, and people
I
made
mean, I'm sure there were
videos
rumors
about it,
about it.
but it never happened. Obviously, but that's it for me for Destiny 2. If you guys want that video, I'll definitely make it if y'all want it. But
You should.
you think I still should?
Why not? I
It
mean,
wouldn't hurt.
it's obviously a big game. So many people are now learning about this, like, that aren't used to this game, are learning about it, and they're gonna hear stories like yours and be like, "Oh my goodness, we just ruined a really big chance for a whole lot of new players." And then hopefully, I hope Sony sells Bungie. I hope a Chinese company buys it and axes a lot of the team. I hope that they bring back Destiny 3 and it does a good job because guess what? I'm gonna be honest. These Western companies are ruining games.
They
And I'm not
are.
trying to be like Japanese supremacy. They're all their media is amazing and Japanese is so cool. And also, I sleep with a body pillow and I smell like trash.
No, it's not that. I think we are putting a lot of our ideas, which are good, but a lot of our bad ideas and a lot of our just identity stuff and just really horrible, just garbage that no one really wants to see, we're pouring it into our games and no one wants to see it. And then we get Marathon, and it's just another capitalization on that. Like, it's so bad. You just ruined a lot of people's lives. And even I saw tweets yesterday. I was on Twitter, and there was this girl who said, "Oh, I've been working on all the Destiny projects, and I've been here working on this new one for 7 years. This is really emotional for me and my family. Thank you guys so much for all the fond memories. I played this game for a long time." And I'm like, well, just screw you, I guess. Like, it's just so sad. It's so sad, and it's honestly
it's
infuriating.
it's funny. I always wanted to be a Destiny 2 content creator. Like I really did. I wanted to like make edits and stuff of it like that, just doing raids with people, and I thought that'd be fun, but I never got the chance to do that. Um because obviously as the years went by, Destiny 2 wasn't such a popular game to play. But I did as a kid. I really wanted to be a Destiny 2 content creator. I thought it was fun, you know. But I agree. That would be a nice topic to talk about of how these smaller companies are making better games than these big, huge Western companies.
Oh, yes, this is such a good topic, actually.
That
Thank
would
you
be a
for
good
reminding me
topic
that.
to
I'm
talk
writing that
about.
down. Indie
Um,
games, they're taking over.
yeah, but that's all I have for Destiny 2. Um,
I believe that's all we have for today, no?
yeah, that is episode 17.
Big, 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 big. 17 episodes, man. That's crazy.
I know. Um, episode 20 is gonna be. I think we'll talk about episode 20 on episode 19. Or do you want to talk about
Okay.
it now? Yeah, we will. All right. Would you like to for me to do the honors of
Of
ending our
course,
show?
man. Of course.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. If you guys want to check us out, we do have a link tree in the bio wherever you're listening to this to, which will be connected to all of our socials. I have not set up link tree yet in our not link tree. Jeez. I have not set up Kick yet in our link tree, but if you do join our Discord, which will also be in our link tree, you'll be able to talk to us, tell us about topic discussions, and see when we go live, and we'll upload as soon as an episode comes out. But other than that, guys, y'all have a very blessed day, and thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.
See ya.